Hi everyone, it's Julia from Rebalance Chinese Medicine here. So a lot of us are working from home at the moment and a lot of us can't ergonomically set up our tables at home. I will show you a picture of what I'm working with at the moment. So to try and combat this, I'm going to show you some stretches that you can do every day. And what I want you to make sure that you're doing is every 50 minutes, I want you to be setting an alarm so that you can get up and move. So this just helps us to get energy going into our muscles, get the blood flowing again, and help us to start thinking a lot clearer. So when I used to work in pathology, we used to have to sit down for 8.5 hours a day, and we always had mandatory stretching at least twice a day. But just some simple things that you can do is if you're feeling quite foggy in your head, just get up and we want to move. So what I used to do was go to the stairwell and run up and down the stairs 5 times, and that would get the blood flowing, the heart rate flowing, oxygen going to my brain. So what you can do is just find a space where you have space. So if you're working from your kitchen table, just find a space where you've got some space. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do some 10 jumping jacks. So let's do it with me. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've done some jumping jacks. So what this does is it gets the blood flowing, okay, gets oxygen going to all of our muscles and just helps to wake us up. So other suggestions that you can do, just walking on the spot. So you can just do that. Or what I say is just go and put the kettle on, go to the toilet. If you've got a hallway, walk up and down your hallway 10 times. Okay, so it's just getting you moving and getting that blood flowing and your heart pumping. Now let's run through some exercises that you can do. So a lot of us, when we're working from home and sitting at computers, we start off really well, start off with shoulders back, head forward, and then what happens is we start doing this. Okay, so that puts a lot of pressure on our neck and a lot of pressure on our shoulders. So what I want you to do is push your chin in and teeth together. So push your chin in, teeth together, and we're going to bring our neck down. Hold for about 20 to 30 seconds. Come back up. And then what I want you to do is push your chin in, teeth together, and look up. And come back to center. So I want you to do these 5 times. So this is just releasing neck muscles that can get really tight, okay? And it helps to loosen up the SCM muscle, which comes along here as well. So the other thing I want you to do is just turn, okay? And that's going to help stretch through the SCM muscle here, which attaches into our collarbone. Hold it for 30 seconds, come back to center, turn, and hold. Then what I want you to do is just drop your ear down. So we're now stretching out through the back of the neck. And come back to center. And the next one, just drop your ear. Now what we're going to do is dropping our ear, we're going to turn to look into our armpit. So just turn. So again, this is actually stretching through these muscles at the back of the neck that attach in at the top of the mid-trapezius. The other thing I want you to do is shoulder rolls, so bringing your shoulders round clockwise. So we're going to do these 10 times. And then reverse it. Okay, so once we've done that, we're now going to do shoulder shrugs. So we're going to bring our shoulders up to our ears and drop. Up to our ears and drop. Up to our ears and drop. Then what I want you to do is getting your hand, so we're going to have our thumb and our hand, you're just going to gently massage the back of your shoulders. So using your thumb at the front and the hand at the back. And we're just going to gently rub through the shoulders and bring that muscle forward. You'll find that it's quite tight. So this is just a bit of self-massage, and then do the other shoulder. So like we're going to say, hi, how you going? So here's your thumb, here's your fingers. Fingers go on the back of the shoulder, thumbs at the front, and you're going to just bring those fingers forward and put pressure on your thumb and bring it in. Okay, so just gently massaging through those shoulders and bringing those fingers forward. Okay, what else we can do is we can massage through the arms. So you're just going to softly do a squeeze down through your arms, okay, and just massage through your arms. So do the same on the other side. So again, I'm in that grip, so it's hi, how you going, thumbs up, 4 fingers. And we're just going to squeeze through those shoulders. Okay, what I want you to do is with your wrist, we're going to just bring our hands around and then the opposite way. Okay, pull your wrist back. Okay, so doing this one, you're actually going to be stretching all through the inner muscles of the arm and then push down. And by doing that, we actually stretch through the whole outside of the forearm. Then what else you can do is you can just sort of pull your fingers, okay, and then we're going to shake. Okay, so the other thing you can do is with your toes. You can't see me, but you can point your toes, flex your toes, point your toes, flex your toes, and then just do circles as well, okay? So it just gets all of those muscles going. To open up your arms, what you can do is just bring into a prayer pose, and then we're just going to reach out and all the way back. Okay, so this really opens up the chest. Another thing you can do, stand sideways, put your hands behind, and then stretch out and put your chest forwards. Okay, so we're stretching through all the muscles and we're bringing those shoulder blades all the way back as well. Now, something else you can do if you've got a tennis ball around, I'm just going to get one. So it's just a normal tennis ball. If you find that you are starting to get headaches or sore shoulders, stiff shoulders, find a wall that you can get up against. You're going to put it in behind you, okay, so just in where the shoulder line is. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to run along the shoulder blade with the tennis ball in the back, okay? Something else you can do is where the shoulder blades are, you're just going to put it in between your shoulder blade and your spine, and then we're going to do a squat as we go down on the wall. And a squat as we go down on the wall. So that actually works along through your rhomboids. Now, if you're finding that you're starting to get lower back pain, we're going to put the ball in just at the top of where our hip bone is at the back. And then what we're going to do again, we're going to roll across and back and across and back. So literally, if you have a look where my ball is, if I put it at the front, it's just here, and we're going to go a roll across and back and across and back. So this is what I'm doing at the back, and that just loosens up all those hip muscles and those lower back muscles. So the other thing we can do is if we're getting sore hips or we're getting sore through this area here, standing sideways, I'm going to put the ball in on my hip here and then roll across. So if I do that and then I roll and I roll and I roll, okay? So that's just some really quick stretches and some ball exercises that you can do. And this helps loosen everything out. If you're finding that your neck is getting sore, just massage in along where the top of the collarbone is, okay? Because this can get quite tender as well. Because we tend to do this and that gets quite tight. So best way is just massage in from the collarbone and along and down. If you turn your neck, you can actually grab through the SCM, which you can see starts here, and just coming up and massaging that. And then if I turn, you can see where it starts, and we're just massaging along. So it's like a pinching method. It does get quite stiff and sore. And then the one I really want you to focus on is just reaching out and opening out that chest and pulling back. I hope you enjoy these quick tips and exercises that you can do to keep you fit and healthy at home. I will be producing more videos. If you've got any feedback, please just leave a comment in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this, and it's Julia from Rebalance Chinese Medicine, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.